Okay, so in this video we will try to update a tuple. As we know, we cannot modify the values of a tuple, means we cannot add any more values here if we have created it once, right? So once the tuple is created, you cannot add or delete the values. But the other way what we can do is, you can just convert this tuple into a list. And how we can do is, just create a list. List1 is the name equal to, and we will use the list method, and here we are going to pass this tuple here. Okay, so this part of instruction will just convert this whole tuple into a list. And let's say I just want to print it here, whether this list is existing here or not. So this will print the list. Okay, so this is a list we have created from a tuple. So the tuple is converted into the list. Now we can add the values. Okay, so list, as we know, we can just add or remove any value from the list, which is not possible into the tuple. So let's say I just append some values like 4 5 6, some numbers, right? So this is a string because I am putting it inside the quotes, so this is not a integer value, it's a string here. Okay, but if you want to pass the integer value, you can write it here. Okay, so this way, this is an integer which will be appended here. Okay, so I want to print this again. Okay, so I will write this command here and now run this. Okay, so this value is added here and this is a integer value. Okay, now the value is added, and now just convert this list back to the tuple. Okay, so write the name of the tuple. I will use the same name because I want the modification into the same tuple. Okay, so tuple1 is equal to, here we are assigning the tag to a new value here, right? So here you can use the tuple function, or you can say the method tuple, and inside I'm going to pass the list1. The new updated will be passed here. Okay, so run this. Okay, so this is done, means the tuple1 is created, the updated list is passed here. And now print this tuple, print tuple1. Okay, so now run this again. Okay, in the first part the list is printed and the same list is copied here inside the tuple, which is updated tuple, you can say. In the previous tuple we were not able to add the values, but if you check here, the tuple1 is containing the new value which we added into the list. Okay, so this way you can just add or remove the value. Okay, now if you want to remove the value, right, first we will do the same thing. Create a list, pass this tuple inside the list function will be used here. Tuple1 is passed here. Okay, and now print this list1. Okay, and run this. Okay, so all these values are passed here inside the list, and list is created. These are the values, and now I just want to remove the values. Okay, so for removing the value, what we can do is write the name of the list, list1 dot remove, and you have to mention the value. Let's say I want to remove this value pen, so make sure the value is already here, right? Okay, so I want to remove this value pen and print this list1 again. I just want to check whether it is deleted or not. Okay, so you see this, the pen is not here into the new list. Okay, so now I'm going to pass this list to the tuple, and we will use the same way tuple, and I'm going to pass list1 here. Okay, and now print this tuple also, tuple1. Okay, so run this. Okay, so first the tuple was this, list is created, list1 is printed, this one, and I just remove the value pen from the list, and this list is passed to the tuple 1, and the tuple 1 is printed and new tuple is here, right? Okay, so this is how you can just add the item, or you can remove the item from a tuple. You just have to convert it into a list and then back to the tuple. Okay, another way is if this is the tuple, and let's say as I have done the del keyword for the list, let's try this here, tuple 1. Okay, will this apply here? Let's try the print command here. Okay, so tuple 1 is not defined, so del works here, means by del you are deleting the whole tuple including the structure. Okay, so I deleted the tuple 1, and if I'm trying to print this, it is not existing. Okay,